The first year we had just this one field, about 3 acres, I think. And I thought about pumpkins, and I thought about little kids needing to get out and see what a real farm was like. And we got excited if there were 2 cars in the parking lot at one time. That would be really great. I think I actually went around to schools and talked to them and offered them to come out and get a free pumpkin to start. And so a lot of those schools, I think, are still coming. The ones that first came and got their free pumpkin and found out what we had out here.
So it didn't take too long for me to see an opportunity, which I was trying to be a farmer and it was very difficult. So I pretty well gave that up. It took about 10 years for it to get big enough that I could devote the whole year to it. Once I did that, I could build things all year. We put up tree houses and slides and more buildings and all kinds of stuff.
Right in the beginning, Mom and Dad knew that we needed to just offer as many farm experiences as we could, and so one of the things we offered was a free hayride, and my brother and I were usually the drivers of that. Now, we were 7 and 8 years old at the time, so we would fight over who got to do it at the beginning of the season, and then we'd fight over who had to do it by the end of the season.
I'm lucky that my husband was able to build a lot of things. He's the one that actually, after a few years, thought we needed to bring some food into the business because people were here, they got hot, they maybe needed some snacks. So that's how we got started in the food business.
Sometimes I think we're really a restaurant that sells some farm products, and we grow farm products and things, but really we're a restaurant and a bakery.
Everything is made from scratch. It's from recipes that I've gathered up through the years. We have, of course, pumpkin pies and apple pies and our pumpkin bread. I think those 3 things are the first things we had. All of our pie flavors are products that we raise here on the farm, and our pumpkin pies are made from our own pumpkins that we grow. And then the apples we get from local sources. And the walnuts, we have our own walnut trees. I had a cardiac arrest, and right here in my office, and thank goodness Wayne was with me, and he called in, they gave me CPR, and I was rushed to the emergency room, and then I induced with chemicals to sleep for I don't think I came to for about 11 days. So I don't really know all what they had to go through. I mean, it was still before we were opening, and the pressure before we opened for a season is unbelievable because there's always so much to do, and how they all ended up spending time with me at the hospital. And even when I was sleeping, someone was there, and it just makes me feel very humble that everybody took as much time as they did. Things ran really well this year. We had a great year, and stepped in and did a lot of the ordering for the bake shop, and I had an assistant that had been with me for about 3 years, and she ran the bake shop like I would like to see it run. So everybody stepped up.
We always knew that it would be really difficult to fill Mom's shoes when she decided to retire. We didn't know that she would decide that quite the way she did. I did think we would have to carry her out of her bakery feet first, and we did that. I'm glad she was able to walk back in.
I am doing really well. I have a little defibrillator thing here in my chest and keeps me regulated, and I'm just feeling great now. So I'm back to probably not coming back into the pumpkin farm like I was every day during the season, but I definitely will be here to see that the bake shop is kept going like I want to see it go.
And of course now I'm pretty well retired, Sandy is too, and it's next generations are running the show.
We do have the same vision in mind of what we want to do, and that's to harvest happy memories for our customers and give education on the field trips. And so that's always our number one priority. And Bill and Sandy gave us a great foundation to work on. If they didn't give us this foundation and the goals and the what their vision, we couldn't be where we are today.
We figured 155,000 guests in the fall of 2012 and about 10,000 in the spring. So we're kind of proud of that, and we think that it's tourism, you know, is just like any primary industry, like in agriculture or mining or logging, in that anything that we're able to do here is good for the economy, and that it brings new money into the area. So we think about 80% of our guests come from outside the Yuba Center area. In fact, we know that 1 out of 8 of all of our website visitors come from the city of San Francisco. So we know we have significant reach even beyond the Sacramento area, and those people come and spend money here, and then that money circulates in this economy. So we're proud of that. We had 356 employees last year. We spent quite a lot of money in the community. All those tourists coming here enable us to do that. Years ago, we didn't have a great relationship with Yuba County, and I think that was mostly our own fault. We were really just afraid to let anybody know what we were doing, that we were afraid somebody might stop us if they knew. And we got over that a number of years ago really, and Yuba County has been a big help ever since. And we're fortunate to live in a small community where the people in government know the people that are in business, and I really think they are looking out for us, and they want to help us any way they can, and that definitely happened in our case.